Hello champions, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see how to install n8n locally. What is n8n? If you're here, you already know it's an AI automation platform. If you don't know what n8n is, I highly recommend going to their website n8n.io. There are a lot of documentations which can tell you what it is, or you can Google it. If you want to sign up for n8n Cloud, there is a link in the description. Click it, it will take you to the sign up page. You can get started for free for 14 days. All right. However, after that, there is a cost of $20 per month, and it does add up when you're learning. So if you want a free version, we are going to see how are we going to install it on our local machine. All right. To get started on Mac, what we need is brew. Most of the people should already have brew. You can check brew version. You should have it. If you don't have it, there is a command down there. You can just install brew. Once brew is installed, the second thing that you need to do is install Docker. Why Docker? What is Docker? Docker is a container platform which helps run any software with all its dependencies on your local, so you don't have to do a lot of installation. Like for n8n, you'll need node.js and bunch of stuff. You don't have to worry about that. It's very simple to do it on Docker. I do have Docker installed, but if I try it again, it will try to install it. However, I already have it installed. It's already installed. If you do Docker version, it's there. Either way, you can also install Docker from docker.com. As you have said, you can download the one which you have and install it. That way you're going to get a Docker desktop. The one which we have installed also has a Docker desktop, so do not worry about it. No matter what, if you use by command or if you come and download over here, it's one of the same thing. It's already installed. So once you install Docker, the next step is to download the latest n8n image. What is an image? Image is nothing but which has a software with all dependencies, and you can simply use docker pull n8n. So this is the command. So by this thing, you can pull Docker image. If you do Docker images, it will show you all the images. This is the one which we have pulled right now. And at this point, you can start Docker locally and get it up and running. So in order to do that, let's run this command, and it's a Docker run command. We're giving it a name as n8n1, and we are going to start it on the port called as 5679. This is my previous. This is the window that you see. However, this setup is not secure. You can put your email, your first name, last name, password, and you're good to go. However, we do not want this. What we want to do is, like, we want a public version or an HTTPS version of n8n, because a lot of the nodes like HTTP node, WhatsApp, these are not going to work without a secure link, secure URL. So let's see how to do that. I'm going to stop this. We're going to come back over here. I'm going to say docker stop n8n1. This will stop it. Docker rm n8n1. Cool. So I'm going to clear it. The next step is we're going to install ngrok. Brew install ngrok. Let it install. Mine is already installed. So if it is installed, it will say it is upgraded. With ngrok, you'll have to create an account. And once you log in, all right, this is brew install ngrok, and then you have to run ngrok config add token. We run this command, the authorization token will get added. And after that, you can start running ngrok. All right. Now, the first thing you need to do is go and grab your static domain. There will be a button over here. Claim your static domain. Click that button, and this is the URL that we will need. Save this. We'll need it later on. I'll show you where. Now we have our Docker container, and we also have ngrok. First thing we need to do is, let's start Docker. So you can start Docker over here like this. Docker run. Let's do that again. My container is up and running. Now if you go over here and go back over my local 9. This is your account, right? However, we have got an ngrok URL. Grab this URL. Right. I have this saved. Over here. So if you see, this is the same URL. I'm just putting HTTPS in front of it. So now, first thing you need to do is you need to start ngrok, and you're going to give it that whatever is running on port 5679, which is our Docker container, inside which there is an n8n version running, which is exposed on 5679. So your n8n is running on port 5678 internally, however it is exposed on 5679, and that's what we see over here. All right, 5679. However, what we want to do is we want to route this to HTTP tunnel, to our web URL. This is the public URL that we got from ngrok. So the way to do is we are going to do this, whatever is running on 5679, I'm going to create another one over here. All right, now if you see, our tunnel is active and it's listening. So if we go to our ngrok right now, this is the same page. This is the same page. This is local. However, this is public. This can be accessed from anywhere. All right, and that's how you start it. However, it is not ready to receive web calls, webhook calls. It is not ready to be integrated with other HTTPS services. Now what to do? Well, let's go back. I'm going to stop one because I already have n8n, so I'm giving it a name of n8n1. Then I'm going to remove n8n1. n8n1. Let's try it again. It started. If you see, our ngrok tunnel is already running, and we have it running over here right now. So if you go to our ngrok, create it. Now I'm going to put my next. All right, and there you are. You're inside n8n. Describe your company. We are software. All right, so it sent us a license key. I'm in my email. I got my license key. I'm going to activate it. Perfect. It's registered. Good to go. And that way you are ready to get started with your first workflow. Thank you so much for visiting once again. If I have been of any help to you, please like and subscribe to my channel. It's pretty new. It helps me a lot, and I'm going to try and see if we can get around 100 likes on this. Thank you.